Hey guys, this is Spiritual at Heart and welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. Today we are going to get advice from your guides in 2022. And we're going to look at your love life, your career, and into your friendships. And then we have some overall guidance as well. So we have these three piles to pick from. We have pile number 1 with the Amethyst cluster. We have pile number 2 with the clear quartz. And we have pile number 3 with the rose quartz. So pick the pile you feel most drawn to, and I would love to see you there and to give you that information you need at this moment. Hey guys, if you chose pile number 1, this is going to be your reading. We are starting up top with the general information, and then we are going to get into the tarot cards with love, career, and friendships. So let's start up top with these oracle cards. We are starting out with the rose that says crack open. And the rose is all about just having to see the two sides of a coin, and really that it's not all about one thing or the other, but it can always be both. Like the beautiful rose that has the thorns, so it is beautiful but it can still hurt. It just means that you have to be able to see one and another and not just the one thing as it is. And I feel like with the other cards, that message becomes a little bit clearer, because we have the abundance with Imperial Topaz, you live in abundance, and then we have Obsidian with sharp and shadows. And it's talking about the fact that you live in a lot of abundance, but you can't really enjoy it. There is something that causes you to not really embrace all the good things in your life. And with the obsidian, I feel like there is something that has to be cut out of your life in order to fully embrace the good things. And the message is that you already know what you have to cut out, and it is time to just make that decision and probably with full confidence make the decision to cut something out of your life. This could be a person, this could be a bad habit, it could be just taking on too much in general, or yeah, there is just something that has to go in your life. And I know that it's usually something that is hard to let go of, but with the obsidian I do have the feeling that this is something that you have known for a long time, and that would be easy to cut out of your life just because you have been preparing for this for a long time. Now let's get into the tarot. So we're starting out on the left side with the 8 of Wands and the 8 of Swords in reverse. Let me show you. It's a little mole. And this is all about your love life. So what I see, it could be interpreted in 2 different ways depending on if you are in a relationship or if you're single. So if you are in a relationship, I see you letting go of your own boundaries. Maybe you have set boundaries in place that are not serving you any longer, and you are letting go of these. Maybe these are fears about your partner not accepting you for who you are, and maybe you taught yourself to not show everything, and you are letting go of that now. Maybe you are learning to have the hard conversations with each other that scared you in the past, that you were afraid to have because you feared that your thoughts and feelings were not the same as your partner's. And with the 8 of Wands, we can see you like the falcon really flying through these arrows and not getting hit. And what I see here is that communication of these hard subjects, these scary subjects, going really well. You can, in conversations, you can be to the point. You guys can tell each other how you feel. But then again, you guys are not hitting each other with these arrows. You come out clean, and you are able to talk through these hard issues without furthering or without worsening any wounds, maybe even just healing the wounds, really tending to each other. But there are tough conversations being had, being talked about, and yeah, it's really helping your relationship out. If you are single though, maybe you are having these conversations with yourself, maybe you are deciding for yourself what you want in a relationship, and you are really letting go of the fears, and maybe that's the reason why the single people are really trying to have a new shot at love, really letting go of old hurt that is holding them back. And I see a big shift coming for the single people soon with the Eight of Wands. They are really getting back into the dating scene, and probably really they might soon not be single anymore. That's what I'm seeing, or at least they will get a little step ahead within their quest for love. But yes, things are changing for the single people. Now let's see what advice and information we can see about your career. So this whole middle part is about your career. We have the Three of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. With the Three of Wands, I see a lot of productivity. So you guys are working hard the upcoming weeks. And with the Four of Pentacles, I can see that you guys are trying to hold back on spending money. Maybe you are trying to save up, or you are afraid to spend money within your job. Maybe you are your own boss and you really want to expand, but I sense that there is a fear of losing that money. But Spirit is asking you to really, if you do something that you love, to invest in your career, to really spend that money in expanding your business. Or maybe if you have a small owned business, you should invest in a little higher quality packaging or stuff like that. Really invest in your job, really invest in your career. And this will bring a big celebration. That's what we are seeing with this Three of Cups. So putting in that money, putting in the effort will really cause a big celebration to be had. Or maybe you have already done this and you are celebrating at the moment. Try to really enjoy it. But yeah, you are having great success within your career, or you will have big success within your career, and you are working really hard, and this is just a well-deserved reward for what you have been putting into your work lately. But Spirit is asking you to spend some money on it and not be afraid that you will lose it. Spending that money will really bring you this celebration. And of course, it doesn't have to be a crazy amount, but they are asking you to invest in your career. And last but not least, we have some information about your friendships. So that is the King of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. With the King of Pentacles, I can see a very stable friendships, and all these friendships are very stable and very, very healthy at this moment. I'm sorry, my dog is waking up, I think. But your relationships are very healthy and stable. And as you can see, with the Sloth, you don't have to put in so much effort anymore. These relationships are good. You are having a great time together. Maybe you're just hanging out together, just not doing crazy stuff at the moment, just enjoying each other's company and having normal talks, no hard conversations, no big issues that are going on in this relationship or in these friendships. You are not looking for more relationships or other people. Just very content with the relationships that you have, the friends that you have, having a great time, just chilling and enjoying each other's company. And let's see, I had some more oracle cards for advice, and the advice that you got was, on the one hand, the bring love into the situation. And I feel like this bring love into the situation could be about these tough conversations within your love life. So be sure to talk with love. But it could also be about your career, with really putting love in your career, that work, that effort, and just, yeah, try to build that career of yours from the ground up with a lot of love. Let's see, I can put it right here. And we also have clear out the clutter. So maybe your house is a little bit messy, or there is some part of your life that is still a little bit messy, and it is time to do a little clearing. Maybe it's the springtime now, so if you are watching this when I post it, could be time for a little spring cleaning, just getting rid of some stuff that you're not using anymore, stuff like that. That was all the information I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Comment down below and let me know if you did. And I would love to hear if there is anything you'd like me to add or to subtract from readings. And yeah, I love feedback. I hope you guys have a great day today, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye guys. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this little clear crystal, clear quartz, this is going to be your reading. And we are starting up top with the oracle cards, and then we are going to get into the tarot with love, career, and your friendships. But first, let's start up top. And we have self-heal with ripple outwards. So Spirit is asking you to heal yourself first. Really put effort and time into healing and looking at yourself. And just giving yourself the time to work through stuff at this moment in time. And with the other cards that we have here, we have the rhodonite with heal your heartbeat. And we have labradorite with recharge your destiny. And I think it's a pretty similar message as the self-heal, because it is time to heal your heart and to find the things that you are passionate about. And really take some time out to recharge your battery, to recharge yourself, so that you are ready to put in a lot of effort towards your future. But I feel at this moment you might be a little worn out and tired and hurt and unable to really put in the work, because you just need that time for yourself. And you really need to learn how to heal yourself first. Maybe it is an idea to watch one of my shadow work videos that I uploaded last week to help you give the topics that you could work on at this moment. But now let's see with your love life, your career, and your friendship. So just a little bit more details and advice for you right now. For your love life, we have Judgment in reverse and Justice. With the Judgment in reverse, I know there are people watching that are in relationships and there are people that are single. So this could be read in two different ways. I will start out with the people that are in a relationship, and it looks like you guys are accusing each other of a whole lot of things, and there is not really a balance at this moment between the two of you. So Spirit is asking you to bring back that balance and to stop pointing that finger towards your partner but try to look at yourself too. Try to look where you still have wounds and where you might overreact to things because of these wounds. And with healing yourself, it will bring you back into that balance and will give this relationship a better chance to be happy and fulfilled. Because I feel like at this moment your relationship is a little bit out of balance and you are not very content with it. For the single life, for the single people, I see that you are probably overcritical and you are only pointing the finger at yourself, and that you are maybe just really in a downward spiral of blaming yourself for everything that has happened. And you should know that that's not the case, that you're not to blame for everything. Everybody has a part in situations that happen. And you tried your best, and that's okay, and that's enough. And really take some time to heal yourself and find back your own balance before you head into a new relationship. Because you are smart enough to find the balance and to see what needs to be healed and needs to be changed. So that was it for love at the moment. It's not a very bright message, I'm sorry. But I feel that when you have healed yourself and you have healed the relationship, depending on if you were single or not, this has a lot of potential because there are 2 major arcana, so this is a big period for you guys, an important period, and you can learn a lot from what you are going through within this love life at the moment. Now let's look at your career. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. And the message is that what I'm seeing is that you are allowed to be proud of what you have accomplished, of what you have done. You have done amazing. But with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, some people might think you are a little self-observant, or how do you call it? Self-absorbent, yeah. So that maybe a little bit too proud sometimes. And yeah, maybe you should tone that down a little bit. You are allowed to be proud, but sometimes if you are too proud, maybe you forget that you still have to put in the work and that there are still mountains to climb, new goals to achieve. But then again, you have done amazing, and it is definitely allowed to be proud of what you have achieved within your career. But yeah, watch out that you are not too conceited, too proud of, like, maybe acting as if other people aren't as good. Watch out with what you show other people. I mean, you deserve to be proud, but don't give other people the feeling that they are worthless. And I know it's not that you guys are doing that on purpose or doing that very strongly. Some people might, some people might not. But just try to pay attention about the way that you act towards your colleagues or towards people in your life in general when you talk about your career, that you don't seem to what's it called? As if you are better than them. So that's just a little warning from Spirit. But you should definitely be proud. You have achieved a lot, and that's why we have that peacock with the Six of Wands. Now let's get into your friendships. Your friendships are at a good place at the moment, and I think that's very fun to see. You guys are having a great time. You have very rewarding relationships, and there is a lot of enthusiasm within your friendships. And I think you guys are having a great time playing and hanging out with friends. And I think there is nothing inherently going on in your friendships. I think it's all at a good place. I think it's maybe even in the best place it has ever been. No hard conversations, no No, yeah, it's just all positive at this moment, and that's great. Very rewarding. I think that's the focus at this moment, that it's just that you get a lot out of your friendships at this moment. And I think that's maybe helping you with this healing journey at the moment. Just hanging out with friends, giving you a good feeling and feeling very energized when you get back home. And maybe it's even a way to distract yourself a little from your healing work, if I might say so. That you are just always hanging out with your friends and having fun, and maybe just trying to avoid this little mess inside of you that's going on, not to be harsh. But yeah, your friendships are doing great and are very rewarding, so that's great to see. Now I have 2 oracle cards left with some more general advice. And the ones you have is Canary Spirit with Sing Your Own Song. And that's just another bird added to your reading. So yeah, you should be proud of what you are doing, and you are allowed to be proud and talk about your achievements. As you can see, you are this little canary just doing the thing that you love most, and yeah, you're doing a great job. But just make sure that you do heal some things, because once you heal some of your trauma, this will cause you to have even more abundance in every aspect of your life. So although your work and your friendships are already doing very well, they could get better just by you putting in that healing work and just healing yourself. And the last oracle card I have for you guys is Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back. And yeah, I think this is probably maybe just within your love life, maybe that the past, you might be stuck in the past with your thoughts, and maybe there is a relationship in the past that didn't really work out, and you are still having trouble with working through the things that have happened. But yeah, I think this is mostly all about your love life. Maybe even within your relationship, all these accusations, if you have a relationship. But it is time to let go of what has happened and try to work together towards this better future. And if you are single, this is definitely the past relationship that you need to heal from. I hope this resonated. Today I do feel a little off, so I hope it gave you any guidance. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a like. I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel and follow my journey. I'm just starting out, so I do have a lot of things to learn. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next video, and that you have a great day while watching this. Bye guys. Hello my lovely pal number 3. If you chose the rose quartz, this is going to be your reading. So we are starting out with some oracle cards. Then we are going to get into the tarot with your love life, your career, and your friendships. And last but not least, we have some more oracle cards. But first, let's get into these 3. That's my dog, sorry. Now, the first card we have is Sage, White Sage with Clear the Way. So there is some kind of blockage in your life that is holding you back, and Spirit is asking you to clear that blockage. It could be that this blockage has just been cleared, that something happened in the past and now it is time to move on from this issue or from this blockage. But it could also be that this blockage is still there and in need of clearance, depending on who's watching, because there are a lot of people watching, but it's all the general idea. It just doesn't mean that you are going through it at exactly the same time. Then we have Celestial Quartz with Become Inimitable, and we have Chrysocolla with What Do You Need? And what I can take from this is that you are this old ancient celestial quartz that has been through a lot, and you have changed a lot in the last few weeks, months, or even years. And this may cause some changes within your dynamics, within your love, your career, and your friendships. But you have gained a lot of wisdom, and yeah, you have learned a whole lot in the last months, weeks, whatever. And your needs have changed as well, and that's why you really have to look at yourself and ask yourself, what do I need from people and what do I want at this moment in time? Because they are just not the same as they were a little while ago. Now let's see what that means for your relationships and your love life. Within your love life, we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Chariot. And the Eight of Pentacles shows that you have been working really hard on your relationship. This, if you were single, you are working very hard on yourself, trying to heal yourself, trying to get ready to get back into the saddle. If you are in a relationship, this means that you have been putting a lot of effort into your relationship with your partner, really working out the differences, really just building that stable home life. And with the Chariot, we can see that the single people are moving on into trying to get into dating again, really being done with being single, sorry, and getting back on the dating scene. For the people that are in a relationship, we can see your relationship moving on to a higher level of commitment. This could be maybe that you guys are ready to start a family, or just going from just hanging out and dating to going into a state of maybe actually a bigger commitment, like just an official relationship or even a proposal, like getting ready for marriage. But yeah, your relationship, your love life is doing very good. You guys are really working hard on your relationship, and that shows. Now let's see what your career is doing, or how your career is doing. What I'm seeing is not as positive as your love life, unfortunately. We can see that there is some stallment, some stillness, some delays. It feels like there's not much happening at the moment, especially not as fast as you might want it to go. It feels like you might be uninspired or just not willing to act on your inspiration, too scared to act upon it. But yeah, your career is a little at a standstill. So maybe there is a blockage within career, or just a blockage within your normal life that holds you back on achieving things in your career. But there is a need for balancing, and that's what I see with the World card also, these two fish and the World. There is some imbalance going on. So maybe it's just time to rest and recharge, or maybe just to look at your needs, and if there is a need that has changed within your work life as well, and to make some adjustments to help improve that. Then let's look at your friendships. Your friendships are with old friends. I can see that you have friends that have been with you through a lot, and probably for years already. And maybe your relationships with friends are having some troubles because you have changed so much. But Spirit is really advising you to, how do you call that? Just do the things that you used to love to do together. So really find out, like, try to do things that you loved, yeah? Go back to the old things that you enjoyed to do together, and yeah, just try to... I'm sorry, I'm having trouble with my words at the moment. But yeah, the stability that you have with your friendships, it's not about trying to change things up at the moment. I think that's what I'm trying to say. You are just, your friendships are changing and you are moving forward with the King of Swords. You are looking towards the future with them, but it is important that you just try to keep it like as much as the same as possible, because it would be just too much to start changing your relationships as well. And I think there is a lot of joy to be had, maybe within reminiscing of the past or just doing things that you loved to do together. So maybe you have changed a lot and your friend is still a little bit at the same place that they were, and you used to always watch movies together and drink some tea. Maybe it is just time to do that, and it's not all about just talking and working through all your issues together. Sometimes it's just about just spending time together doing something that you love. Now, let's see what other oracle cards we have for you guys. I'm sorry, I have been away for the weekend and I went to family, and I feel like my energy is a little bit off. And yeah, I think I haven't been as much of a loner as I am usually, so maybe that's why. I don't know, I'm not sure, but sometimes spending time with family can be fun, of course. Now, let's see the oracle cards. We have your hard work is paying off. So you have done that healing, as we can see, and you have done a great job, and it is really nurturing your love life. But now, yeah, there is still a little bit more work to do, especially in your career, but you have been putting in the work, and this will sort itself out with that little bit of clearing that needs to be done. The sun is starting to shine on my hand. Sun is coming out, and I feel like that is what's going to happen for you guys as well. So you are coming from a little bit of a rough period, but the sun is about to shine bright on you guys, and just keep on putting in the work that you have been doing. You are becoming wiser. I mean, the celestial quartz is talking about gaining wisdom from all your experiences, and the King of Swords here with the crow is also talking about a lot of wisdom. So you guys have definitely gained a lot of wisdom. You are very smart. You have learned a lot, and now it's time to put it into use. And that means that you don't have to work as hard, but you just have to work smart, right? Let's put it right here. And then the other oracle card I have for you guys is Spirit has your back. So whatever you decide to do, whatever changes that you have made, and any change that you want to make, any needs that need to be met, you just have to let them be heard, and then those changes will come. You don't have to be afraid about needing more or needing something different. Spirit has your back, and you are just loved and supported by Spirit at any time. And I think you guys need it most at this moment, or you needed it most, and now you don't need it as much, but Spirit is there anyway to support you. And I feel like these are pretty similar, aren't they? So yeah, it is time to move on, and Spirit is helping you with that. Let's see if I can move it a little. There we go. This was the end of the reading. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please give it a like. And I would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel. I will be uploading a whole lot more videos. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great day and it resonated. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye guys.